Anonymous and our followers. Be careful. I have seen many of these anti-anonymous videos on the web for some time now. They have influenced many through their right to free speech, and yet their anti-anonymous speeches are hypocritical, for they abuse their freedom by trying to silence our freedom of speech and expression. On the day of protest, it has come to my attention that there may be spies in our groups, said either by these anti-anonymous people, or by the scamotologists themselves. Rumors surface that they may use these spies to cause chaos during our protest, bringing the law down upon us. If this is true, then we shall know this spy or spies, for we shall not protest as a mob, but as civilized beings seeking justice, expressing our facts through picket signs, flyers and megaphones. To demand explanations for Sea Org, Operation Snow White, Lisa McPherson, Noah and Grimlod Pick, the death of Gwendolyn Hubbard, James Hester's suicide and many others who have died at the hands of Scientology, and all this auditing scheme, and how many end up in debt to the church after spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to a cult/business. Tell us the truth about Sea Org. Tells us the facts about how it was a mask used to hide a fugitive from being brought to justice for his Operation Snow White scheme, and how he would have expected mothers to have abortions on this Sea Org quest. Also, how his crew consisted mostly of women. Explain to us about how your leader Elron was a junkie to depressants and stimulants. This of course would most likely explain his stories about spacemen and Cena. Explain why you had a father throw his own son off a cliff, just because he didn't obey what his brainwashed father told him. Why is it that most of those trying to escape Scamotology end up dead? Many know about the McPherson story, but they know little about the story of Noah and Rimlod Pick. Noah jumped to his death with his last few dollars held tightly in his hands. The last dollars that would not end up in the hands of the Church of Scientology. James Hester committed suicide and left a note that said this: I have taken what I consider to be the most expedient way out of my present predicament. I harbor no resentment against anyone, except the Church of Scientology. They have a great deal to do with my demise. To play with people's defense mechanisms in the manner that they do is a criminal thing at best. I hope they can be outlawed. Your oppression over psychologists, psychiatrists, and medicine have led many to their graves. Rise against them, not through acts of terrorism or prank calls or hacking, as it has been done through the media. Do not believe this, especially if these allegations come from the Fox Corporation, as they are huge producers of propaganda. It's no wonder why they would bash Anonymous, because Scientology is propaganda, and propaganda makes money, and they make money from these stories and from the under-the-table money received from Scientology.